As is his custom, Wayak starts out for the frontier. He is armed and wearing the only clothing he knows, a dried and hollowed gourd, which tied up with a bark string gives him all the covering he desires. 2 wives stay behind in the long family house. Today, Wayak is especially alert because it is already 2 weeks since he and all the others of his group celebrated their killing of an enemy warrior. And because, according to the way these people live, that killing must be avenged. These people's wars and raids yield neither territory, prisoners, nor plunder. They fulfill the obligations of the living toward the slain, toward, in fact, the ghosts of the slain. Unavenged ghosts bring sickness, unhappiness, and possibly disaster. It is for this reason they go to war, and for the reason that they like to. Reluctantly, Pua leaves the comfort of his mother's fire to begin another day with his foster father's pigs. People prize pigs highly, and to own a large herd is part of being rich and influential. Since they have such importance, a great responsibility falls to those who look after them, a fact which Pua knows but never fully comprehended. Old women, past the age when they might be mothers, often acquire a small pig and treat it as they would a child. On the main thoroughfare, the trail running north and south along the valley close to the mountain wall, are people on their way to work in gardens, or like Pua to herd their pigs. It is along this trail that people move to visit other villages lying off to either side, and to reach the salt wells 10 miles to the north and half a mile up the mountain wall. Already, some little girls who have their families' pigs to watch are passing the time by etching garden plots and drainage ditches in the hard ground. Laka, Wayak's wife, knows that her husband has by now reached his watchtower, and that it is time for her to leave Homak Lep for their gardens. Having seen no sign of the enemy, Wayak makes a fire so that women who want to work in nearby gardens can see the smoke and know it is safe to come. On the Analarak, Laka looks toward Pua Kolaba and goes on. She will stay in the gardens through the morning and most of the afternoon. Her work is hard, but she enjoys the chance to see and talk with her friends from other villages. This morning, Wayak begins to weave a long bark fiber band on which he will later sew cowrie shells and bits of fur. These bands are used to decorate not the living, but the dead. They are presented at the funeral of close relatives, whether a man, a woman, or a child. During the morning, others have joined Wayak and take a turn in the tower. By midday, when most warriors are at their watchtowers or at work nearby, it is safe to assume that the enemy will not stage a raid. To be successful, a raid must come when least expected and at a place which for some reason is unguarded.